The soundtrack for Madden 18 has been revealed. There's a link in the description. You can start listening now on Spotify for free. And then we have a blog detailing all the changes in Madden Ultimate Team for 18. There's a link in the description if you want to read that in full as well. So first off, they changed the player ratings. A 97 overall player in Madden 17 does not have the same ratings as a 97 overall in 18. They've adjusted the scale. And also, when you're determining your team overall, every position has the same amount of weight. So now your quarterback doesn't have a higher percentage that goes to the team overall. Everybody's the same, all players, and they've changed the rating scale. So now elite players are from 80 to 99. And their reasoning for doing this is they're saying that in previous Madden games, us, the gamers, we haven't noticed a difference going from one version of a player to the next. The increase is not enough to really see a difference in performance until about 2 or 3 or maybe even 4 upgrades later. So they redid the whole overall system and how it calculates so that this is not the case for Madden 18. One example they give is that the 94 overall man of the month, Julio Jones, in Madden 17, he's only a 93 overall in Madden 18. With the same ratings, when they plug them in, the new system has him lower than he was before. Next up is packs, and this is where things get a little crazy. So they've removed team items from packs, and now in order to get team items, such as jerseys or coaches, stadiums, you have to get team tokens. And the way you get team tokens is you have to use a certain number of silver and gold players from that team to get the tokens to then use to get those other items. So see, this seems complicated. Like they're saying that by doing this, by taking those items out of packs, the packs are going to get better. You're going to get more value for your packs. But when I look at it and when I think about it, I don't see, that's not what I see. I just see it being more complicated. Let me know what you think. Is that how you increase packs? Because I think when people say they want the packs to be better, I think they're talking about the pack odds. They're not talking about this. And now they talk about team tokens not only being used to get non-player items, but you can also use them to upgrade players. So for example, when you start off the game, let's say you go with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and you get a 70 overall Mike Evans. You can upgrade him to a 75 overall version. He's not going to be tradable or auctionable, but you're going to have to use some of the team tokens. That's tier 1. Then tier 2 is the same thing. You take the 75 overall version, you get some more bucks team tokens. Now you get an 81 overall Mike Evans. Then when you do it to tier 3, you're going to get a 91 overall Mike Evans, but he's still not tradable or auctionable. So this is the structure for player upgrades. They're also going to be doing this for coaches and stadiums and dark uniforms and light uniforms. You can upgrade these, and apparently if you have the full set, then you get a bunch of chemistry boost. But for me, I'm not really happy with having to use tokens and players to get a player that you cannot sell in the auction, because the upgraded players, they're not going to be tradable, they're not going to be auctionable. So I would rather just save up the coin and then go after players on the auction that you could sell back later. Having players that can never be sold, I don't think that's a good idea, especially if you have to upgrade and use your actual coins and your players to make that happen. I don't know about that. Last but not least, they talk about the trade block, and they're saying that they were very close to just removing it from the game completely, because according to them, over 90% of trades are lopsided in value. So here's their solution. The trade block is still here, but when you trade a player, that player cannot be auctioned. You can't sell him for coins. But if you trade him back to the original owner, then the owner can go ahead and sell him for coins. What do you think about that solution? That still allows people to trade their players. Let's say you're doing a solo and you need to have players from this category or from this program. You don't have all those guys, so you go to your friends, they let you borrow some of these guys. You can still do that, but you can no longer trade and then sell the players. So once again, if you want to read the full blog with all of these details, because I didn't go over everything, I summarized it, but if you have time, go ahead and click the link. It's a pretty good read. It gives you a lot of details as to what's coming for Madden 18. Let me know what your thoughts are in the comment section. Look at this shot clock cheese.
Follow the power lines. There must be a weak point.
I see it. At the buzzer.